Today we'll be discussing the second part of the geographic coordinate system. So yesterday in our lecture we have seen the shape of the earth, the motions which are related with respect to earth. Today we'll be discussing the latitudes and the longitudes which are there over the earth's surface. Now what exactly these latitudes and longitudes are? These are the imaginary lines which are present over the earth surface. जो अर्थ पे imaginary lines होती है ना, आपने ग्लोब देखा होगा तो ग्लोब में आपको कुछ horizontal lines और कुछ vertical lines दिखती होगी, हमने कल बताया था आपको. तो ये जो horizontal और vertical lines होती है ना, this is what we call as latitudes. The horizontal lines are called as the latitudes, while the vertical lines are called as the longitudes. Okay, so it looks like this. This is the earth. These are the horizontal lines, the latitudes, and these are the vertical lines. These are called as the longitudes, right? We will discuss that what is the significance of having latitudes and longitudes. Why do we draw this? The credit for drawing the latitudes and longitudes, the coordinates over the earth's surface, that was given to Eratosthenes. It is this same Eratosthenes who has coined this term called as geography. Okay. Now let's understand first of all the latitudes. As I said, latitudes are the horizontal lines which are present over the earth's surface. These latitudes are also called as parallels of latitude. Why? Because if you see the latitudes, they are horizontal lines and they are parallel to each other. Every latitudinal line is parallel to each other. As all of them are parallel to each other, that's the reason because of which all latitudes are called as parallels of latitude. Now, first of all, let's understand how do they define the degrees of the latitude. Now, आपने देखा होगा कि when you open up the map, in that the latitudes are given in this way: 0 degree, 10 degree, 20 degree, 15 degree, 30 degree. So this degree wise, how do they calculate this degree? So it gets calculated in this way. See guys, first of all, आप देखो ये earth है, ठीक है? तो अर्थ इज मेजरली डिवाइडेड इनटू टू पार्ट्स, नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर, सदर्न हेमिस्फीयर. तो बीच में से एक लाइन जाती है. दिस लाइन which goes from the center is called as equator. Equator is the line, it is the latitudinal line which divides earth into two equal parts, northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. As it is neither in the north or in the south, that is the reason because of which it is called as 0 degree, neither north nor south. कुछ भी नहीं बोलते, सिर्फ 0 डिग्री बोलते हैं उसको, ठीक है? बट अब 0 डिग्री भी क्यों? तो इसके लिए what we'll do is we'll cut the earth, as in virtually we'll cut earth in a vertical direction. So let's say this is the vertical cut which we make into the earth. Earth को vertically दो पार्ट में डिवाइड किया, let's suppose हमने. तो ये बाहर की सतह है अर्थ की. दिस इज द आउटर लेयर ऑफ द अर्थ, और ये इनसाइड द अर्थ सरफेस, और ये है अर्थ का सेंटर, ठीक है? तो इमेजिन करो कि सेंटर से अर्थ की सतह तक मैंने एक इमेजिनरी लाइन ड्रॉ कर दी, ठीक है? एंड दिस हॉरिजॉन्टल इमेजिनरी लाइन ऑल द वे अप टू सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ. नाउ दिस इमेजिनरी लाइन विल रीच ऑल द वे अप इन द मिडिल पार्ट ऑफ द अर्थ सरफेस. दिस मिडिल पार्ट, या इस मिडिल पार्ट से एक स्ट्रेट लाइन निकाल दो, ठीक है? अब देखो, समझो, whatever angle, all the lines which I will draw after this with respect to this horizontal line, इस हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन के हिसाब से जो भी मैं दूसरी लाइन निकालूंगा, उनका जो भी एंगल होगा इस हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन के साथ, दैट विल बी द एंगल ऑफ लैटिट्यूड. तो ये लाइन उसी के साथ कितना एंगल बनाएगी? 0 डिग्री. हर लाइन, कोई भी लाइन खुद के साथ तो 0 डिग्री का ही तो एंगल बनाती है ना. सो दैट इज द रीजन बिकॉज ऑफ व्हिच दिस लैटिट्यूड इज 0 डिग्री, व्हिच इज इक्वेटर. नाउ लेट्स से आई ड्रॉ 30 डिग्री and that too in the northern hemisphere. तो यहां से आती ना लाइन यहाँ पे, तो then you will draw this straight line. This will be 30 degree north. Similarly, आप अगर 30 degree निकाल रहे हो साउथ की तरफ, so that is called as 30 degree south. This way you keep going towards north. Finally, you will reach over here like this. ठीक है? तो ये जो लाइन है, this line is making an angle of 90 degree with the horizontal. That is the reason because of which this is called as 90 degree. As it is there in the northern hemisphere, it is called as 90 degree north. While if you draw a dotted line all the way up to southern hemisphere, it is 90 degree south. So this is how you draw the latitudes, angles of latitudes. There are 5 important latitudes we have over the Earth's surface which we need to know. एक तो आपने देख लिया इक्वेटर which is 0 degree. The 2 other, as in 4 others are Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. कल हमने देखा था Tropic of Cancer और Capricorn, why exactly they have the angle of 23.5 degree north and 23.5 degree south. It is because of the maximum north to south apparent motion of the sun. तो sun की जो apparent motion होती है ना, at the most that can reach up to 23.5 degree north and 23.5 degree south. So those latitudes which are lying on 23.5 degree north and 23.5 degree south, it is called as Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn respectively. ठीक है? अब apparent motion क्या होता है? That is something which we have discussed in the last lecture, in which we have discussed the motion of the Earth, rotation, revolution, and all. The other important latitudes are Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. As you keep going towards north, you will find 66.5 degree north, and Antarctic Circle is 66.5 degree south. अब ये 66.5 degree north, 66.5 degree south ही क्यों निकाला है यहाँ पे? Because on any given date, conditions of daylight or darkness are exactly opposite. That means Arctic Circle एक line, जैसे यहाँ पे मैंने यहाँ पे if we consider the Earth's surface, then you would see that this is 66.5 degree north and 66.5 degree south. 66.5 degree north and 66.5 degree south. तो यहाँ पे जो लैंड है ना और यहाँ पे जो लैंड है, both these land masses. So if there is a daylight over here of 6 months of daylight in the polar region, exactly 6 months of night would be there at this particular part. So at any given point of time, the conditions of daylight or darkness will be contrasting at these two parts. So the peripheral lines which define this particular land, that peripheral line is called as the Arctic Circle as well as the Antarctic Circle. Now, what is the significance of the latitude? So latitude help in understanding us the intensity of the sunlight at the various parts. Now, what does that mean? Intensity of the sunlight, guys. देखो, Earth is spherical. Because of that, at any given point of time, the overall light of the sun, the insolation of the sun falling on the Earth's surface will be different. So, whereas tropical region will be more heated. Why? Because the light is more concentrated and at the same time as you go towards polar areas, temperate and the polar areas, the overall light over there will be, intensity of the light over there will be less. क्यों? क्योंकि ज़्यादा distance travel कर रहा है, ज़्यादा area पे पड़ रही है same amount of light, तो वो distribute हो जाएगी. So that is the reason because of which, with the help of this intensity of the sunlight, we can define 3 zones on the Earth. These 3 zones are starting from 0 degree, 30 degree north to 30 degree south. We have the tropical region, while 60 degree north, 60 degrees south, we have temperate zone. 30 degree north to 60 degree north, we have temperate zone. 30 degrees south to 60 degrees south, also we have temperate zone over here. While 60 degree north to 90 degree north, 60 degree north to 90 degree south, we have frigid or polar zone. So these are the various zones which can be defined with the help of latitude. Along with that, latitudes, if you combine them with longitudes, दोनों का अगर use करें साथ में, तो we can also use them for finding out the locations at the various part of the Earth surface. The second one is the longitude. Once you have understood the latitude part, now it's time to understand the longitude. Now, longitude are all those vertical lines which you can see over the Earth's surface. So, all these vertical lines which converge at 2 points, that is northern pole and southern pole, these lines are called as longitudes. So, it is an angular distance. How do you define longitude in a more scientific way? It is an angular distance measured in degrees along the equator, east or west of the prime meridian. So, what exactly this prime meridian is? वो देखते हैं बाद में. ये समझ लो पहले कि longitude होता क्या है. All these vertical lines are called as longitude. Unlike latitude, which were parallel to each other, longitudes are not. क्यों? क्योंकि सब कुछ एक जगह पे converge हो रहा है. So obviously, if they are converging, that means they are not parallel to each other. Okay. Now, since Earth completes one rotation अर्थ क्या है, सर्कुलर है, तो 360 डिग्री, एंड इट टेक्स 24 आवर्स फॉर अर्थ टू कंप्लीट वन रोटेशन. मतलब 360 डिग्री पूरा घूमने के लिए कितना टाइम चाहिए, 24 आवर्स, है ना. यहां से शुरू किया, फिर से यहां पे आने के लिए आपको 24 आवर्स चाहिए. दैट मीन्स 360 डिवाइडेड बाय 24, हर एक घंटे में इन within 1 hour earth covers around 15 degree. 15 degree earth covers within 1 hour. That means if we calculate it further, that means after every 4 minutes earth completes 1 degree. तो ये पता होना चाहिए क्योंकि इस पे एक बार यूपीएससी क्वेश्चन पूछ चुकी है. I'll discuss that question also with you. So 15 degree per hour, 1 degree 4 minutes के अंदर, ठीक है. Would you remember that? Now how do you calculate various degrees and what exactly this prime meridian is? So first of all, as we have divided earth half into two parts as a vertical cross section, for finding out the longitudinal angle we have to divide earth horizontally into two parts. Okay, so ऐसे divide कर दिया let's suppose, और ये middle part है earth का. अब देखो, in latitudes we have the center line, but in longitudes we don't have this luxury of having the center line, क्योंकि सारी line तो एक ही है, तो उसमें कोई middle line तो है नहीं. तो for that there is one convention which is there. तो एक लाइन है जिसको बोलते हैं प्राइम मेरिडियन, ग्रीनविच मीन टाइम जिसको बोलते हैं, जीएमटी और प्राइम मेरिडियन. दिस प्राइम मेरिडियन passes from Greenwich Observatory which is situated in London. तो जब ये लैटिट्यूड डिफाइन, ये लॉन्गिट्यूड जब डिफाइन किया था, तब यूनाइटेड किंगडम वाज द सुपर पावर, as UK was superpower. That's the reason because of which they have drawn this 0 degree longitude from their own country. That is one reason. Along with that, there is another reason. देखो, ये प्राइम मेरिडियन के exactly opposite होनी चाहिए इंटरनेशनल डेट लाइन, करेक्ट. अब इंटरनेशनल डेट लाइन शुड पास थ्रू ओनली वाटर बॉडी. तो ऐसा कौन सा पार्ट है अर्थ सरफेस का जहां पे सिर्फ और सिर्फ पूरा नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर से, नॉर्थ पोल से लेके साउथ पोल तक आपको पूरा पानी मिलेगा? तो इधर इट इज पैसिफिक ओशन और इट इज अटलांटिक ओशन. तो पहला रीजन तो मैंने आपको बताया था, यूके वाज सुपर पावर, तो उसने अपने से ड्रॉ कर लिया, और एग्जैक्टली उसके अपोजिट था पैसिफिक ओशन वाला पार्ट. दैट इज द रीजन बिकॉज ऑफ विच in order to accommodate international date line only from water body, the Greenwich mean time had to pass exactly opposite of it. So these two reasons were the one because of which this prime meridian was drawn from United Kingdom Greenwich meridian. That is prime meridian 0 degree. Up as you go east of prime meridian, you advance time. आप time को आगे बढ़ाते हो. While as you go west of longitude, as in this prime meridian, you deduct time, you reduce the time, you subtract the time. There is another important line called as international date line, which lies exactly opposite of prime meridian. Okay? Now, whereas Greenwich mean time or prime meridian is used for finding out the time, international date line is used for finding out date. But होता क्या है कि अगर देखो that means ये इंटरनेशनल डेट लाइन के इस साइड, ईस्ट साइड में या वेस्ट साइड में जाओगे तो डेट चेंज हो जाएगी. तो डू यू थिंक इट विल बी वाइज टू ड्रॉ इंटरनेशनल डेट लाइन फ्रॉम द लैंड? नो. So in order to make it convenient for all the countries, it was decided that ideal will pass, international date line will pass only from the water body. That is the reason because of which when you look at international date line in the Pacific Ocean, you would see that it is a zigzag line. It is not a straight line, rather it is a zigzag line. The third important longitude is Indian Standard Time IST. So India has defined Indian Standard Time which is 82 degree 5 minutes. Every country has standard time zone. अब देखेंगे हम लोग standard time zones के बारे में. तो standard time zone basically is that particular time zone, that particular longitude, the time on that particular longitude which is considered same for all country, for the entire country or a particular part of the country. For India we have only one standard time zone which is called as Indian Standard Time. It is 82 degree 5 minutes. So if we calculate it from the prime meridian, so it is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of prime meridian. तो भाई देखो, this prime meridian is 0 degree, हर एक घंटे में 15 डिग्री होता है, तो भाई 82 डिग्री 5 minutes मतलब कितना होगा 5 hours 30 minutes if we calculate that way. तो इसीलिए इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड टाइम इंडिया जो है ये यूके के टाइम से 5 hours 30 minutes it is ahead. Now what is the use of longitude? To find out location we have seen, to find out time as well. हम देखेंगे, इसकी प्रैक्टिस करेंगे हम लोग. And in order to find out date as well, the longitudes are used. Now let's discuss the standard time zones of the world. We have seen, I've told you this, India has only one time zone, which is 82.5 degree. The reason why we have only one time zone is because of the fact that horizontally, as in terms of longitude, India is not a very wide country as such, so it can afford to have only one time zone. However, some countries whose horizontal expansion is quite great, as in the countries which are horizontally quite expanded, for those countries it is very difficult for them to have only one time zone, because the daylight over here or the night over here, the time of the day over here will be very much different with respect to the time which is present on the other end of the country. तो एक ही कंट्री में दो एंड पे अगर आप देखोगे तो टाइम गैप बहुत बड़ी होगी उनमें. That is the reason because of which it is compulsory for them that they have multiple time zones. Except China, obviously, because China believes in concentration of the power. तो उनके political reasons है. At the same time, most of the Chinese people live in the eastern part. इसीलिए उनका एक ही स्टैंडर्ड टाइम है. बाकी सारी कंट्री आप ले लो, रशिया ले लो, कनाडा, देन यूएस, these countries whose horizontal expansion is quite great, for those countries they have multiple time zones. Okay, India has only one time zones. In the world there are 23 countries which are having at least 2 standard time zones or more, right? Due to some countries are having half hour as the time zones, आधा घंटा मतलब पूरा एक घंटा काउंट नहीं करते, तो आधा घंटा भी काउंट कर लेते हैं. जैसे इंडिया ने 82.5 काउंट किया हुआ है. That is the reason because of which in world we do not have 24 time zones, rather we have more than 24 time zones. क्यों? क्योंकि देखो आइडियली तो ये माना जाता है ना कि कोई भी एक लॉन्गिट्यूड ले लो वो टाइम जोन बन जाएगा, बट पूरे वर्ल्ड में लॉन्गिट्यूड कितने हैं? तो 24 लॉन्गिट्यूड्स है मैक्सिमम. तो वन मे कंसीडर दिस वे कि पूरे वर्ल्ड में 24 स्टैंडर्ड टाइम जोन्स विल बी देयर एट द मोस्ट. ऐसा नहीं है. Why? Because even half hours are also time zones in some of the parts. That is the reason because of which there are more than 24 time zones we have combiningly in the entire world. पूरी दुनिया में 24 से भी ज्यादा, 24 से भी ज्यादा टाइम जोन्स है. ठीक है. अब चूंकि सारी लॉन्गिट्यूडनल लाइंस ये जाके नॉर्थ पोल और साउथ पोल में मिलती है, तो प्रैक्टिकली देखा जाए तो आर्कटिक एंड अंटार्कटिक they have all the time zones. Antarctic and Arctic they have all the time zones. Now talking about the Antarctic, अब सारे टाइम जोन्स है वहां पे, इसका मतलब कि हम लोग सारे टाइम जोन कंसीडर करेंगे क्या? तो they have liberty of taking any standard time zone, right? So the decision of the time zones in Antarctic, that depends on the practical utility. For example, McMurdo Station and Amundsen Scott South Pole Station. These are the two stations which are there in the Antarctic region. Now these stations will adhere to that particular time from which will be beneficial for them. तो होता क्या है ना, वहां पे जो भी सप्लाईज आते हैं ना उनको, सप्लाईज ग्रेनरीज और whatever important material which they require for their daily sustenance, that comes from New Zealand's Christchurch. So whatever time zone is there in the Christchurch, that time zone they will consider for themselves. Okay. So basically the time zone in Antarctica, that majorly based on the territorial claims or for practical utility. Okay. The countries with most time zones, ऐसे कौन सी countries है? सबसे ज्यादा time zones कौन सी countries में है? तो भाई France is the country having 12 time zones. अब one may consider कि यार France तो इतनी छोटी सी country है. तो ऐसा नहीं है. These countries were colonial masters. They have colonized the various part of the earth surface. तो उस वजह से आज भी इन कंट्रीज के कहीं पे टेरिटोरियल क्लेम्स तो अभी भी है. छोटे छोटे आइलैंड्स है, फ्रेंच पॉलिनेशिया, गोनिया, एंड you would find so many small islands which belongs to France even today as well. तो वहां पर का भी तो एक स्टैंडर्ड टाइम होगा. that standard time is also the one which belongs to France. तो ऐसे अगर हर एक आइलैंड का स्टैंडर्ड टाइम ले ले जो फ्रांस को बिलोंग करता है along with the country of France, तो then total time zones we have for the France is 12. तो अगर एग्जाम में ऐसे पूछ लिया कि which country has the maximum time zones, so France has the maximum time zones, that is 12. The second is US and Russia, both are having same number of time zones, 11 time zones. Okay. United Kingdom, again, United Kingdom is a very small country, right? A small island country, but just because it also has various islands scattered around in the various part of the world, that is the reason because of which this country also has 9 time zones. So this is about time zones. Talking about India, तो इंडिया का जो टाइम जोन है वो 82.5 डिग्री है, जो इंडिया के मोर और लेस मिडल से पास करता है. But recently there was some demand for Chai Bagan time zone. If you have heard this word ever, called as Chai Bagan time zone. Chai Bagan time zone. Now what is this Chai Bagan time zone? आपको नाम से ही समझ में आ गया होगा. Chai Bagan, that means चाय के बाग, चाय जहां पे होती है. तो नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न पीपल इन इंडियाज northeastern region where the tea is grown, in the Assam region, the people of Assam and Arunachal Pradesh majorly, they have demanded this Chai Bagan time zone. Why? Because देखो इंडिया में अगर आप ले लो, यहाँ पे अगर मैं कंट्री ये ड्रॉ कर देता हूँ इंडिया को, तो इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड टाइम जोन इज दिस पर्टिकुलर लाइन, राइट? तो इसका मतलब यहां पे जब सन आएगा तब दिन स्टार्ट होगा पूरे इंडिया में. बट जस्ट बिकॉज नॉर्थ ईस्ट लाइज ओवर हियर, तो भाई सन तो ईस्ट टू वेस्ट आता है ना, ईस्ट में राइज करता है, वेस्ट में जाता है, तो सन सबसे पहले ईस्ट में आ जाता है, एंड देन सन गोज टू द वेस्ट एंड इट कम्स एट दिस पर्टिकुलर लाइन. तो यहां से यहां तक आते आते तो नॉर्थ ईस्ट का तो दिन निकल चुका है, बट दे कैन नॉट स्टार्ट द डे. व्हाई? बिकॉज व्हेन द सन विल कम ओवर हियर, देन ओनली द टाइम, बिकॉज इंडियाज time is aligned to that particular to this particular line, so that time gets wasted for northeastern people. That part of the daylight gets wasted for the northeastern people, the same daylight which they can use more productively for their tea gardens. It is said that just because of this loss of time, for this loss of daylight, northeastern region lags behind the southern people in terms of tea cultivation. That is the reason because of which northeastern people have demanded new time zone, which is called as Chai Bagan time zone. Although India has not accepted this demand as of now, because they consider that this is against the unity of India. Again, this will also create the divisive tendencies among the people. So because of this, they have not agreed to this one. But this is the concept of Chai Bagan time zone, and this is overall standard time zone concept. Now let's understand how exactly this latitudes and longitudes are used for defining the date and the time. Now how exactly we calculate time with the help of GMT line, that we'll see later. First of all, let's move towards international date line, and let's try to find out the date first of all. Automatically you will understand it with respect to time as well. Now see, the international date line is like this, zigzag. Not exactly zigzag like this, but zigzag इतना समझ लो, ठीक है? Now this zigzag line, I have told you the reason behind this one. अब ये international date line कैसे calculate करते हैं? Now see guys, as we all know, Earth is rotating. It takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. जिसमें क्या क्या होता है? रोटेशन की वजह से क्या होता है बताया था मैंने, दिन होता है और रात होती है. तो sun rises in the east and sets in the west. This is what we believe. So if you take the earth and if you see that the earth is moving from west to east, so sun being static, we feel as if the sun is moving from east to west. That means sun rises in the east and goes in the west. So Japan is called as the land of rising sun. So as a convention, what we consider is, as Japan is very close to international date line, हमेशा हम लोग क्या consider करते हैं कि जापान से दिन शुरू होता है. तो let's suppose, अब एक याद रखना, wherever the sun is, the day will start over there. So let's suppose the sun is there in the Japan right now. तो डे स्टार्ट हुआ, इसका मतलब टाइम क्या होगा? रात के 12 बजे हुआ है. सो 12 AM is the time over here, isn't it? 12 बजे हुआ है. और what will be the date? तो कोई भी एक डेट ले लो. I am considering the date 15th March, let's say 15th March is the date. So 12 a.m. and 15th March. Now sun goes to the west, and as it rises in the east, it goes in the west. So it is going to the west. तो let's suppose sun यहाँ पे आया, अभी यहाँ पर sun आया, तो sun टाइम क्या होगा? तो भाई 12 बजेंगे, मैंने बताया तो था, जहां पर भी sun है वहां पे 12 बजेंगे. And what will be the date over here? Again 15th March ही तो होगी यहाँ पर भी डेट, है ना? At this point of time, जब सन यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, तो जापान में क्या टाइम होगा? तो भाई 15 डिग्री क्रॉस किया हुआ है ना, दिस इज 15 डिग्री, तो 15 डिग्री इज इक्वल टू 1 आवर, एक घंटा आगे चला गया मतलब. तो जब यहाँ पे 12 बजे होंगे, तब उसी वक्त जापान में बजा होगा 1 AM, क्योंकि एक घंटा आगे क्रॉस हो चुका है ना. तो बट डेट तो वही होगी. अगेन द सन गोज 15 डिग्री टू द वेस्ट, तो यहां पे क्या टाइम होगा? अगेन 12 AM, क्योंकि जहां पर सन वहां पे रात के 12 बजेंगे, क्योंकि दिन शुरू हो रहा है. द डेट विल बी 15th March, करेक्ट. व्हाट विल बी द टाइम एट दिस पर्टिकुलर लोकेशन? 1. व्हाट विल बी द टाइम एट दिस लोकेशन? 2, क्योंकि एक एक घंटा आगे निकल गया ना. सो 2 AM. So here it is 1 AM, it is 2 AM over here. Similarly, the sun will keep going towards west, 15 degree, 15 degree, 15 degree, 15 degree. Finally, it will come to 345 degree over here somewhere in Alaska. 345 degree. Alaska. I hope you understand that Alaska is just east of international date line. So it comes in Alaska region. So what will be the time over here? Sun यहाँ पे आया तो क्या होगा टाइम? 12 बजे हो गए. ये 345 डिग्री क्रॉस कर चुका है अभी सन यहाँ पे. तो व्हाट विल बी द टाइम ओवर हियर? 12 AM. व्हाट विल बी द डेट ओवर हियर? 15th March इज द डेट. रात के 12 बजे हुए. As 345 डिग्री हैज बीन क्रॉस्ड, इसका मतलब कितने घंटे पास हो चुके हैं जापान से निकले हुए सन को? 23 घंटे निकल चुके हैं. तो एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम व्हाट विल बी द टाइम एट जापान, राइट गाइस? इट विल बी 11 PM, रात के 11 बजे होंगे यहाँ पे. क्यों? क्योंकि 23 घंटे के बाद तो रात के 11 ही तो बजे होंगे. सो जापान में 15th March है और रात के 11 बजे हुए. उसी वक्त यूएस के अंदर 12 बजा हुआ है एंड इट इज 15th March. Now this sun crosses the international date line and arrives in Japan. अब यहाँ पे जापान में आ गया, तो जापान में आएगा तो टाइम क्या होगा? 12 AM. What will be the date in Japan? It will be 16th March. अब ये अलास्का में आ जाओ फिर से. Just because it has crossed 15 degree and came into Japan and it has left the Alaska. So what will be the time in Alaska right now? 1, क्योंकि एक घंटा आगे निकल चुका है अभी सन. तो 1 AM over here. And what will be the date in Alaska? It will still be 15th March. क्योंकि एक ही तो घंटा पास हुआ है. So when there is 16th March and 12 AM in Japan, at the same time it is 15th March and 1 AM in Alaska in US. That means if you go east of international date line, you add date. If you go east of international date line, you gain a time, you gain the date. While if you go west of international date line, you lose the date. Okay, I hope you have understood the significance of international date line over here. Now let's understand GMT. Now GMT का क्या रोल है अभी यहाँ पे? Now if you take any let's say I consider this particular region over here and this is GMT, prime meridian. ये हो गई GMT line, है ना? और let's say the sun, this is another longitude, this is another longitude. So when the sun is over GMT, sun जब GMT के ऊपर था, let's suppose, तो यहाँ पे तो भाई 0 डिग्री कंसिडर किया हमने. तो let's suppose time over here is 12 AM. तो यहाँ पे टाइम क्या होगा उसी वक्त? यहाँ पे देखो स्टार्टिंग से लेते हैं. Let's suppose sun was over here and time over here was 12 AM. जो सेम वहां पे लिया वो यहाँ पे करते हैं. अब सन यहाँ पे आ गया GMT पे, तो what will be the time over here? 12 AM, isn't it? But what will be the time over here? 1 AM, correct? अब सन को यही रहने दो, GMT में ही रहने दो. What will be the time at this particular line which is 15 degree westward? तो भाई यहाँ पे तो सन आने का है अभी, और 15 डिग्री मतलब यहाँ पे होगा टाइम रात के 11 बजे होंगे यहाँ पे 12 PM. अभी एक घंटे के बाद यहाँ पर सन आ जाएगा और रात के 12 बज जाएंगे. तो अगर हम कंसिडर करें कि सन अभी बस यहीं पर है, GMT पर है, तो it is 12 AM over here, 1 AM over here, 11 PM over here. That means if you go east of Greenwich meridian, you have to add time, and you go west of Greenwich meridian, you have to subtract time. Greenwich mean time, you have to subtract time. As you go westward, you have to add time when you go ईस्टवर्ड, करेक्ट। अब आप बोलोगे कि ये तो आपने अपने कन्वीनियंस से जीएमटी, हाँ तो कन्वीनियंस से ही तो जीएमटी लिया हुआ है। So as you go east of GMT, you have to add. As you go west of GMT, you have to subtract. As India lies on the east of GMT, that is the reason because of which we are ahead compared to the UK's time. Now, the one question UPSC has asked that if it is 10 AM IST, देखो यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है मैंने नीचे question. If it is 10 AM IST, IST as in Indian Standard Time, जो कितना है? Indian Standard Time, that is 82.5 degree. So if it is 10 AM IST, then what would be the local time at Shillong on 92 degree east longitude? तो 92 डिग्री ईस्ट लॉन्गिट्यूड ना, और IST तो हमें पता है 82.5 डिग्री, तो दोनों में कितने कितने का गैप है ये, तो कैलकुलेट ऐसे करेंगे इसमें। तो देखो 10 AM एट IST जो है वो इंडिया के बिल्कुल सेंटर में है, ठीक है, यहां से मोर और लेस जाएगा, तो IST इज दिस। वाइल शिलोंग तो यही यहां पर कहीं तो है, और शिलोंग का उन्होंने बोला 92 डिग्री, यहां पर 82.5 डिग्री, भाई दोनों के बीच में गैप कितने की है? 9.5 डिग्री की, ठीक है, 9.5 डिग्री की गैप है दोनों के बीच में, सही है। आफ्टर एवरी 15 डिग्री 1 आवर, 15 डिग्री इज इक्वल टू 1 आवर, तो 1 डिग्री इज इक्वल टू हाउ मच? 4 मिनट्स। मैंने तो बताया था आपको 1 डिग्री इज इक्वल टू 4 मिनट्स, तो भाई 9 डिग्री इज इक्वल टू हाउ मच? 36 मिनट्स, 9 4 जा 36 मिनट्स, और 1 डिग्री इज इक्वल टू 4 मिनट, तो 9.5 है ना ये, तो 0.5 डिग्री इज इक्वल टू हाउ मच? 2 मिनट्स, तो भाई 9.5 डिग्री मतलब कितना? 36 प्लस 2 38 मिनट्स, तो 38 मिनट आता है यहाँ पे, ठीक है। बट ये समझने वाली बात है कि वेदर शिलोंग इज ऑन द ईस्ट ऑफ IST और ऑन द वेस्ट ऑफ IST। भाई शिलोंग तो ईस्ट में है, तो एनीथिंग ऑन द ईस्ट वी हैव टू ऐड टाइम, एनीथिंग ऑन द वेस्ट वी हैव टू सबट्रैक्ट टाइम। तो यहाँ पे बोला इफ इट इज 10 AM एट IST, मतलब यहाँ पे जब 10 बजे हुए तब शिलोंग में क्या होगा टाइम? तो शिलोंग में उस वक्त बजा रहना चाहिए 10.38 मिनट्स, तो दैट वुड बी द आंसर। तो 10.38 AM वाज द आंसर, ठीक है। सो हियर टुडे वी हैव फिनिश्ड विथ द टॉपिक ऑफ ज्योग्राफिक कोऑर्डिनेट system. I hope you liked this video of geographic coordinate system. If you have liked it, please subscribe to our channel and press this bell icon in order to get the further updates regarding our new sessions, new videos which will come through. Thank you.